Assalamu alaikum. Sir, can you please introduce yourself, please?
Walaikum Assalam. My name is Faisal Kamal. I'm a faculty member in Management Sciences Department, Comstats University of Ahmedabad campus.
Sir, can you please tell us about your academic and professional journey so far?
My academics journey starts from when I started my BBA honors from Institute of Management Studies. Then I move on toward completion of my MBA in finance. And in 2023, I completed my PhD from Sunway University, Malaysia.
Great, sir. What inspired you to pursue a career in academia?
A very interesting question, I would say, because I never intended to be a faculty member or a teacher in my career. My aspiration was more to be a CSP officer, for which I had to leave a lot of other opportunities that I had in my life. But once my institute director he asked me for helping another institute in developing their MBA program. So that was actually the turning point when I joined that institute for some time. And after completing my first semester over there, and the change that I felt in the students that they were there, so there my mindset and my aspiration changed toward this academic field, and I felt that this is more appropriate for me, and I can help in much better way in contribution to the development of this nation. So that was actually the turning point that I started working for in academics professions.
That's great, sir. How would you describe your teaching philosophy?
My teaching philosophy, I prefer to be more into the learning phase instead of the traditional system of the memorization concept. So I believe that practical learning and the engagement of students and giving them practical assignments is what I aspire for and what I go by in my academic endeavors towards this activity. And for that, in every semester, my students go for arranging or organizing an events based on their academics. So whatever the course content is, they actually perform these activities.
Yes, sir.
And in this semester, we are having again 2 more events that has been organized by my business administration final semester students.
Sir.
So actually doing learning by doing is what I believe in is more appropriate in nowadays.
Great. What are some challenges you face in teaching or research, and how do you overcome them?
In teaching, I would say the biggest, if you take my personal opinion,
Yes, sir.
the biggest problem that we face is from the traditional education system that we receive the students with a very different, with a very, I would say, close mindset that they join when they join universities. From their first and the primary schooling till FSC, the education system of Pakistan is more on cramming things and just focus on memorizing things and then getting marks out of the exams.
Yes.
So changing that old concept out of the students' brains and thoughts, this is the most challenging. So making them realize that that is only one perspective of developing your personalities. But in universities, you don't come and you don't join university just for learning things. It's for changing your horizon, your thoughts and perceptions. So for me, the challenging aspect is removing or deleting those previously learned practices, attitude that they have. So this is one of the most difficult.
That's a wonderful approach, sir, I must say. And what advice would you give to students in Management Sciences Department?
Management Sciences students, I would say that the market trend, they have to understand not only their personal aspiration and personal goals and objective in their life, but they have to try to understand the need for the country. That as far as Pakistan economy is concerned, the Pakistan business sector is concerned. So they have to focus on that, entering into business startups and then starting moving on their own businesses and helping the already established business into giving more quality and standardization for that. So the objective should be creating more jobs instead of searching for their own personal jobs.
Yes, sir. How is the department working to strengthen collaboration with local businesses and industries?
It has been a long, I would say, a continuous process. It keeps on moving. There are fluctuations from both sides, but now being the awareness throughout the world, and then the internalization of the whole education system. Now it's very difficult for the students to compare the things that are happening in Oxford and Harvard universities and MIT and all these bits, and then they can have comparison with us. So that is one of the force that is pushing, I would say, the management sciences department for moving towards more practical learning, more innovations, more entrepreneurship abilities, and then strengthening the personalities of the students. So it's a continuous process based on the demand and supply factors that is there.
Yes, sir.
But it is always open for the faculty, for the students to work and then to do something beyond their limits.
And what's your inspiration to do all this stuff, sir?
I would say my inspiration would be like I start with humanity first, because we are humans. So a human itself is the person who thinks for the other humans first, and then keeping himself as a second priority. So I think the humanistic, the time, and the values of the morality demand us that we have to be beyond normal understanding, and we should be striving more for others first, and then my personal objective should be the second priority. So this is the aspiration I am working on, and I am going along with my.
Thank you, sir, for giving us your time.
Thank you, Afrasiab, for taking out time and this.